What is up, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. I owe Faze Dubs an apology. I was certainly unsure in my videos so far about his ban, but now Faze Clan, and of course alongside him, it was actually Dubs taking to stream last night alongside Seabass to explain his now 30-day ban from competitive Fortnite, and I do owe him an apology, even about being unsure, because at the very least, and I know this might disappoint a few of you guys out there, there is, in my opinion, and to many pro players out there, inconclusive evidence, and I'm actually unsure now as to why Epic Games did ban Dubs. Now, when he took to stream last night, he explained his loot path, the way he's been dropping now for a long time. He also explained scouting Tina, Waffles avoiding him, and for good reason. They went on to explain pretty much everything in the VODs, and it actually did make a lot of sense. Now, along with that, all of Faze Clan, including Sway and Bizzle, Destiny the coach, many other pros out there have actually voiced their opinions in favor of Dubs being unbanned, and for that, I apologize. I must stress, though, I am still unsure about the situation, but at the very least, in my opinion, there's inconclusive evidence that I don't understand actually why Epic Games would go through with the ban unless they know something that we don't, which I don't think they do. The one thing I do want to say on this, to try and play still both sides and being a bit hesitant, I will also play you guys a few clips. I really do trust a guy like Chap and his opinion, and Booga has said similar things as well. Again, many pros now siding with Dubs on his explanation of everything. I'll play you guys a few of those clips on top of that, but I do have to stress one concern is if Dubs wanted to be unbanned and completely clear his name, there is still one thing that I am a bit concerned about, that being the fact he played these VODs. He played these recordings, guys, with his own voiced over audio. It was not live audio or comms from the point of recording, so they were not live recordings. They were simply his VODs being voiced over last night on stream. The one thing I would say out there, and again, if he's claiming he did not record these matches live, that is fine. There's actually one point where he says this is a montage clip. He does highlights, he does montages. So if he was not recording this event, then again, I can't blame him for that. My one concern being if he did record the event with live comms and audio and releases those, that is one way to completely 100% clear his name. Again, though, if he is claiming he did not record that, had no live comms or audio in those recordings, then fine. I guess I can't say much to that. It only adds further to the fact, why did Epic Games ban this kid? What did they see in his VODs? Do they have no idea how to analyze his gameplay? I think I come from a sense where I saw many pro players, and yes, I took some clips out of context here and there. I said I was unsure given the circumstances and given Dubs' past. I thought I gave you guys reason to maybe doubt it as well, and now I'm certainly back in Faze Dubs' corner. Here is a few of his explanations, and here is Chap, which I would say one of the older and more mature figures out there. If Chap is on your side, I'm likely also going to believe that side as well.
I would honestly play it like he's playing. I would literally sit and farm and wait until I know the person left the vault and left it all like looted and shit. Because I know there's going to be extra loot. Like, anybody with a brain
so I mean,
knows.
just pause it. Like, you can see what's on the ground right now that's not being carried by him. And this is a solos format.
I'll rewind it. Okay. Look. Heavy sniper. 6 minis, medkits, bandage bazooka. Literally, everything you need, like, to win a game, you can secondhand loot and get from a vault. Like, you could literally, this is a strat I'm sure people do. They probably tank zone and then loot the vaults that people leave. Like, this is a strat. Like, Waffles is clearly doing that. So, it's important for, like, everyone to know that I've been literally landing here and doing this exact loot path for like literally the past 2 months, I would say, like just scrimming, right? So I just land same building every game, do the same loot path, same rotations every game from scrims. So I always do this. So I always start by gliding down, scouting for Tina because she has the key card and the boom bow. And then I always get the key card and then go straight to the vault. So like, this is my loot path, loot, and then I loot down here. And I normally don't fight off spawn unless I fight for the key card or if somebody's in my way or if I need loot or something.
Well, that is like that is what splitting a drop is. Like, okay. I don't even know how to explain this, but let's say Lazy, right? One solo cannot take all of Lazy, right? So let's say one solo gets this half, and then another solo gets this half, right? Because like that just makes sense. Like one guy can't claim all of Lazy Lake, and you can't fight every game off spawn. So this has to be cut in half, right? And then if a guy lands on my side, I'm going to push him and fight him. And if I'm this guy, I'm not going to third party the fight, because if it's in a tournament, either of these two guys can then in a later game be pissed and push and kill me. That's just like smart off spawn playing. Like that's not teaming. That's just how you play the game. Like if the guy's landing on your side, you fight him. So teaming, I'm gonna ban you just because if you, I couldn't have understood that in fucking clear terms. Like you're one of those kids.
At the end of the day, guys, I still do think a bit of the fault, a tiny bit, does fall on Dubs. I find it hard to believe he had not recorded something with that live audio and comms, which I would love to hear. Again, if we see those live recordings and only, you know, hear him talking to himself or not talking at all, then so be it. It also mainly falls here on Epic Games, though, a large majority of this, because they did not come forward with their explanation as to why they banned him, and so we don't know exactly their criteria for these kind of bans, and what did they see conclusively as to why they banned Dubs for 30 days. As of right now, how it stands, I hope that I actually can explain both sides to you guys where I am coming from and where my tiny bit of doubt still does lie, but at the end of the day, I don't think Dubs should have actually been banned, and I would love to hear Epic Games and their explanation as to why he did receive it. I think he has the chance to fully clear his name, but if he's not going to do that, he will unfortunately be remaining under this now 30-day ban. I believe 26 days now left at the point of me recording this, guys. Yes, I do think Epic Games falsely banned Faze Dubs. What do you guys think about this? And one last time, I'll own up to it when I'm wrong, guys. I really will. I apologize to you, Dubs. I don't think I took anything too egregiously from this, but I do apologize for jumping to conclusions. And it is wild to see when it comes time for analyzing the evidence. We've seen a lot of pro players out there switch sides and go back and forth. So my apologies, guys. It's a confusing scene. It's a hard scene to cover, and I hope you guys can understand why I was a bit hesitant about all of this. Either way, though, enjoy the rest of your day. We got tons of great stories coming out. Until then, drink your Wawa, drink your coffee. I'll see you guys back here shortly.